Hi, my name is Mickey, and I just wanted to talk about my interview at JCPenney. Let's get started. Okay, well, first of all, let's just talk about why I'm doing this. This is my first video ever, and I'm not sure what I want to do with this. But anyways, the only reason I'm doing this YouTube video is because when I was looking for a JCPenney interview video, I only saw one, and well, one wasn't enough. So I decided I would do one too, maybe someone will use it. Someone will take my advice, I don't know. Anyways, so I applied to JCPenney for the seasonal position, and I made my, I applied on October 31st, 2016, and then they called me yesterday, November 1st, to come in today, November 2nd, for an interview. And then the lady just told me that to bring a resume, and I'll be seen by 2 people. So I was pretty anxious and nervous, thinking that I'm gonna interview with 2 people. So just to let you guys know, I've never had a job before, so I was very scared because I don't have any background. But anyways, I went to JCPenney, and I went to where they told me to go. And there's basically like 6 people, and we all just like waited in a line until I thought they were gonna do like individual interviews. I was like studying like different questions and my answers, and like I even did like some background on JCPenney, just trying to get my information, and ended up being a group interview, which I was scared for because I had an interview at DSW, and like the shoes, and basically it was like 6 like people in a group, and we basically were all like trying to be better than the other, and it just wasn't fun. Like it felt weird, like no one, like the girl next to me was trying to be better than me, and then I had to try to be better than the next person, so it wasn't. So I was kind of like scared when she said group interview, but it was nothing like that. So basically, they took us in a room where it looks like they do like meetings, and we all sat down, and the first thing she asked each one of us is, tell me about yourself. I don't want to go too detailed about what I said, but you kind of just give down the basics. And then after that, she would say, oh, when are you available to work? And then you would tell her. And then after that was done, which it took a while because there's like 6 people, so you had to listen to like everyone. So anyways, after that, she gave us a sheet of paper, and basically we had it facing down so we couldn't see. Basically the rules were that you're going to be giving 2 options about what we think would make JCPenney better. Like what would sell better, what would bring more in customers. So each of us got one, and we actually got 2 different scenarios. And basically we had 5 minutes to choose one of those options, and then at the end we had a pitch, which means like we had to sell it. We had to try to convince our group, the people, that my idea is the best idea for JCPenney. So there was a scenario, there's like a beer scenario, like beer, and have people come in, and then there's another scenario about gadgets. So basically those were 2 of my scenarios. I chose the gadgets, and then I just talked about why I believe this would be good for the company. And then after that was finished, we talked about how, so after that was finished, she told us that we all had to get into a group and choose which one out of all the ones we have said, the scenarios, would be the best for JCPenney. So everyone chose mine, the gadget, because I thought it was pretty reasonable. Like of course he won the gadget. Like, technology, I'm like really red. I don't understand what happened. But anyway, so we all had to choose. We all chose mine, and we all kind of just went off of each other's ideas and discussed on why it's good. And she was there, the lady manager was there sitting down watching us, watching how we talked, how we socialized, how we negotiated, I guess, everything like that. And so yeah, and then at the end of that, she gives 10 minutes to do that. And at the end, she chooses one person to speak about it. And I already had spoken because that was my assignment, but she selects someone random. So I knew she wasn't going to select me because it's twice. So she selected like a random girl. And then after that was done, that was it. That's like all we did. And then she had us individually meet her in her office where she would come pick us up. And oh my god, it's like super red. I don't get it. It's just bothering me, sorry. And then so then after that, she had us go to her office one by one. There were 6 of us, and I was the last one to get called. And I didn't know if anyone else had gotten the job since I was the last one in the room. So people were just like, you know, like we'd be in the room and they would go in and then they would leave. So I have no idea who got hired. And I was the last one, and I was pretty scared because in the past, like, I've been to job interviews and they don't call me, or I don't get hired. I don't know what it is. But anyways, so she calls me into the room, and she's like, oh, what did you think of the group interview? And I just told her how I felt. And then she's like, how do you feel about working in the home department? And I just said, well, if that's all you have, like, I'll do it. I don't care. Of course, more professional. And she was like, well, what do you want to do? And I was like, I would rather work with like a woman, clothes and children. And she's like, oh, well, looks like something just opened in the women's section. And basically she put me down and she told me, congratulations, you got this job. And just to let you guys know, this is my first job ever, so I'm really excited. And she's supposed to call me on November 7th because they have to do a background check, and basically my background is gonna say if I get a job or not. So on Monday she's gonna be like, oh, your background's good, when can you come in for training? Or she's gonna be like, your background is like pretty whack or not good, and she'll tell me I can't work there. So now it just depends on the background, and hopefully everything goes good. And that is for a seasonal job, so I'll be working probably Black Friday, and I'll probably be working Christmas. It's gonna be pretty cray, and hopefully I'm able to stay and I just get the job or stay longer, you know. So that's it. That's why I made this video. Hopefully it helps someone. I mean, because I was trying so hard to find a video and I couldn't find anything, so hopefully this helps. Thank you. Bye. Just real quick, if you guys want to see what I wore to the interview, like or comment on there. Maybe even tell me like, oh, you should do this better, you should do that better. Like I think I want to do this, but you know, let me know down in the comments. Like this video, give it a thumbs up if you think it's cool. And well, yeah, if you want to see what I wore to my interview, just let me know and I'll post a video. Also, sorry about the lighting. It's dark and I just like got out of my interview around 6. Just kidding. I got in at 4 and I got out at 5:30, so it's an hour and a half video. I mean, an hour and a half interview. And I was very anxious to make this video because everything was very fresh in my head, so I had to like let it go. So sorry about the lighting. I know it's pretty not that good. I mean, it makes me not look good. Like, I'm all oily and wrinkles coming out. I don't even know where that's from. I didn't even know I had wrinkles and this red shit. Like, what's going on? This lighting ain't working. This ain't no good lighting. Well, anyway, I'm just being retarded. But thanks.